Every moment of some duration will be called a uniform object throughout that duration. Ordinary physical objects appear to us to be uniform objects, and we habitually assume that scientific objects, such as electrons, are uniform. But some sense objects certainly are not uniform. A tune is an example of a non-uniform object. We have perceived it as a whole in a certain duration, but the tune as a tune is not at any moment of that duration, though one of the individual notes may be located there. It is possible, therefore, that for the existence of certain sorts of objects, e.g. electrons, minimum quanta of time are requisite. Some such postulate is apparently indicated by the modern quantum theory, and it is perfectly consistent with the doctrine of objects maintained in these lectures. Also, the instance of the distinction between the electron as the mere quantitative electric charge of its situation, and the electron as standing for the ingression of an object throughout nature, illustrates the indefinite number of types of objects which exist in nature. We can intellectually distinguish even subtler and subtler types of objects. Here I reckon subtlety as meaning seclusion from the immediate apprehension of sense awareness. Evolution in the complexity of life means an increase in the types of objects directly sensed. Delicacy of sense apprehension means perception of objects as distinct entities which are mere subtle ideas to cruder sensibilities. The phrasing of music is a mere abstract subtlety to the unmusical. It is a direct sense apprehension to the initiated. For example, if we could imagine some lowly type of organic being thinking and aware of our thoughts, it would wonder at the abstract subtleties in which we indulge as we think of stones and bricks and drops of water and plants. It only knows of vague, undifferentiated feelings in nature. It would consider us as given over to the play of excessively abstract intellects. But then if it could think, it would anticipate, and if it anticipated, it would soon perceive for itself. In these lectures we have been scrutinizing the foundations of natural philosophy. We are stopping at the very point where a boundless ocean of inquiries opens out for our questioning. I agree that the view of nature which I have maintained in these lectures is not a simple one. Nature appears as a complex system whose factors are dimly discerned by us. But, as I ask you, is not this the very truth? Should we not distrust the jaunty assurance with which every age prides itself that it has at last hit upon the ultimate concepts in which all that happens can be formulated? The aim of science is to seek the simplest explanation of complex facts. We are apt to fall into the error of thinking that the facts are simple because simplicity is the goal of our quest. The guiding motto in the life of every natural philosopher should be, seek simplicity and distrust it. End of section 7.